to go ahead and say, hey everybody, I know that this is 2 streams in one day. I just really wanted to continue with the story, but I had to eat because I hadn't eaten at all, so that's why we took a break. And I'm going to get this shout out. Life is strange.
Just wanted to finish it.
I wish that I could write sometimes, or type sometimes, or text, I mean, my gosh. So just to let everybody know what happened in the last one. So basically we got arrested, but they let us go because we signed an affidavit saying that we weren't going to like continue our search for the information, and we promised that we would like basically just kind of drop it, and so they let us go. And after that, I'm just having a hard time getting everything topped in here. Okay, there we go. And so they let us go, and then we go down and we sit down with Jed, which is the person who basically owns the place that we live at. And they told us, like, he said what happened, so we decided, you know, it was kind of forced on us, we had to do it, that we would just tell him what was going on. And so that was all said and everything, and after that, Jed says that he's been holding a secret, and he knows stuff, and it's time to come clean, and he takes her to the mines, and then he shoots her. So, we end up going through, like, all of her past. And it was very emotional. I admit, like, I think even some other people in the stream were saying that they were having some panic attacks from the darkness of the mines, and then her going through everything. Like, we were all crying, I think. I mean, most of us were. I know I was. Her life was really sad. So, now we're out of the mines, and I guess we're gonna go confront Jed.
Yeah. Crazy.
And during my time here, I've come to realize what makes Haven so special. It's a flower shop run by multiple generations. A bar owner who greets every customer by name. It's a spring festival tradition going back 100 years. History, loyalty, pride. These values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful. It's been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe in this community, and we're tremendously excited for its future.
Thank you, Diane. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official. So, time to vote, folks. And then lunch.
Alex! Oh my god! I'm fine. You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
I found out something you need to hear. I'm sorry.
What?
Alex, you're hurt.
Do you need help? We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Alex, what's going on?
You know exactly what's going on.
I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself. There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father. Typhon wanted to keep this covered up, in case it jeopardized the vote. All they care about is making more money. They'll do whatever it takes to push this expansion through. So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed. Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see, he tried to kill me too. Why aren't any of you saying anything?
We don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
I wasn't asking you.
The things you've said obligate me to at least address them. These accusations are... well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do. But we all sympathize with your situation. You've been through so much. Your brother was your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
You know there's proof of the cover-up. You had Pike arrest me to suppress the evidence.
Officer Pike arrested you for stealing items from my purse. Perhaps you were looking for evidence?
And I found it. Which is why you and Jed tried to threaten me into silence.
Dad? Do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
No. I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know, I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her. All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who we're trying to help.
You tried to kill me. How can you stand there and say these things?
Alex...
You're a monster. Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too, but I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. Of course I do.
I would like to speak. I've known Jed a very, very long time. And, Miss Jen? Alex? I'm realizing I don't quite know you as well as I thought. Some allowances must, of course, be made given your injuries and resultant confusion. But nonetheless, it saddens me to hear you make these terrible and incredible accusations against my friend.
Ducky, that's enough. Don't let him make you feel bad, sweetheart. No one here thinks you're a bad person. You know our mind can play tricks on us. None of it is your fault. It's so hard to admit you need help. But it's always better in the end. We're all worried about you. Let us help you.
Charlotte. No. Leave me alone. I don't want any more of this. They killed Gabe. What are you trying to do? Take down Typhon? I won't bring him back. All I know is everything falls to shit when you're involved. There's something wrong with you, Alex. And now there's something wrong with me. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
That's so fucking mean.
Yeah.
How about you?
I heard you out last night. You know the deal.
Please. You're a cop. You can do something.
Alex, just give it up.
Pike knows.
Yeah.
Brian, will you back up what I'm saying? Please.
Why are you doing this? My dad is not a murderer. Were you afraid we couldn't get Typhon? Is that why you need someone else to blame?
Wow.
I thought we were in this together. For Gabe. And me. I thought you cared about me.
Ryan.
No. I'm not gonna let you do that to me anymore.
Ryan, what the hell? I know he's your dad, but look at her. Why would she lie about this?
It's going too far.
Alex almost died.
It's not true.
Fuck you, Ryan! After everything? Seriously, fuck you! Stop.
I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you. I know it's easier not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you. My father worked for you. His name was John. The world never gave a shit about him. He was always struggling just to get by. He still hoped one day things would be better. But you killed him. And then Gabe, my big brother. He was building a family here, doing it his own way, figuring it out as he went along. He was so nervous about it, and so excited. And he brought me here to be part of that family. But he died. Because of you. And then there's me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future. I want to help people. Because it's something I'm good at. Knowing I'm good at something feels fucking great. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth. You've forgotten it, haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story. You tell yourself you're a hero, a strong leader. Sometimes that means making hard choices. Decisions that could lead to people dying. Few men could handle that. Haven's lucky to have you. But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see?
Let's see.
11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And you were too selfish to say those words out loud. There was so much to lose. The love of your wife. The respect of your son. The comfort and ease you had walking around the world. All of that mattered more to you than those men's lives. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't. The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you. You hate yourself. You hate what you did in the past. You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you. And I forgive you.
Wow. That made me cry. He is a good man. He just got trapped in his own mind.
Yeah.
I hope everybody apologized to her.
Yeah.
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute, coming right up.
Yeah, the silence is worse. I need to get some air.
Okay, so fill up on the application for interviews. Okay, I'm definitely applying. If you're hiring 16-year-olds, nobody yet. Some of us just kind of exploring our options. If you leave without saying goodbye, I will cry. Who said anything about leaving?
Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait. I've got some continued support for you. The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post. It never ends.
I just figured I'd better go through here and check stuff out.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I'm so sorry I worried you all.
Oh, wow. Anybody heard from Alex? Oh.
Yeah, that was from, where was that? The night before.
Yeah.
There's a lot that I didn't do.
After summoning all my strength and
Just
will.
like the other context of everything else.
Is your mom okay? I'm worried about her. I think she's fine. I'm pretty sure it's... Maybe that's weird. He's got to take care of her.
Power. I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop.
Bed to the rooftop. The game still won't let you up the stairs.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
What you said, the truth about my dad,
It was just too hard
I
to
couldn't accept it.
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't strong enough. After everything he did, you still forgave him. I didn't know it was possible to be that strong. And it gives me hope that maybe one day I can be that strong too.
Thank you, Ryan. That means a lot.
What about us? Do you think you could ever forgive me? What I did?
I already do. You faced something horrible. And for a moment, you turned away.
I should have known. Maybe deep down I did, but I just couldn't accept it.
Not when you grow up your whole life thinking your father's the
But
hero.
it's out now.
Yeah.
Or even if you
And as
didn't, you grow up
horrible
with
as
your
it
father
is,
and somebody says he tried to kill me, you'd be like, no
You
way.
don't have to face it alone.
Especially if the father's a good
We need
man.
each other.
So, what's next for Alex Chen? I guess I'm asking because I'm in. I mean, whether it's here or anywhere else. If you want me, I'm there.
That's really sweet, Ryan. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
I'm not used to getting to decide what I want. I guess I'd better think about it.
I guess so.
I think she should stay.
You know where to find me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I were to choose for her, I'd stay.
All right. Just tell me.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Ryan made a strong case for why I should stay in Haven. The idea of making this place my home. It seemed nice. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
Of course. You're right. I've never had a home before. Friends, a job, a place to live. Why would I give that up now?
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you
Hi.
think it's time to give this music
Hey,
thing a
how's
real
it
shot?
going?
I'm in one of Tessa's videos.
No, you should
I need to go
definitely
look.
leave.
Oh, fuck off.
She's like a sis to me.
Stop it, Gabe.
I
don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now.
It's a long story.
I just need...
It's very emotional. It's coming to an end. So,
I just need my big brother.
if you like a good story that pulls out all your emotions, this is definitely
Sorry.
a game for you.
Yeah.
I know.
But here's something. It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. you're not on it.
Like, no, you commented
Ryan
on it. This game
approves.
seems cool, though.
It does.
Life
It
goes
is.
on. You go back to work, you settle into a routine. And one day, with almost no warning, Steph up and bolts town. It hurts.
What?
That's probably where this stuff story comes in.
Right, her DLC, yeah.
But she does offer you a going away present. Her job. You take it. All those years of being a music snob finally pay off.
Oh yeah, you could play it. You make decisions and stuff like that. It's like an interaction.
Yeah.
And little by
Have you ever
little,
played any of like the Telltale games, or even seen
time
those?
does its thing.
Kind of like in that vein.
And it's from the Life is Strange story series. If you played any of those or seen any of those.
Yeah. I've enjoyed it.
The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home. Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, even of me, begin to fade into the background.
Just got a new boyfriend.
Yeah. Man, this does get deep, huh?
Yeah, it does. Like the last, we had to take a
yeah.
break and then play again. The last stream we had, which was a few hours ago, like I don't think there was a draw in the stream.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world. Or maybe you never think about that much at all. You don't know exactly when it happens, but one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you.
No!